Hi, friends. Good morning. It's Monday, and that means it is time for the three-card weekly reading, after which, of course, we will do individual readings for your week ahead. So get into line right now to ask for your week ahead reading. I thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching an archive, either on YouTube or Facebook or my website, thank you so much for being here. If you hear anything that strikes you as truth, even if it wasn't directed to you, go ahead and take it as a reading, because that's how these group things work. Let me say good morning to some of the folks who are here. Leisha, so nice to see you. Deirdre, glad you're here. Elizabeth, happy to see you. Lori Hahn, nice to see you. Martha Vink, happy to see you. Chaya Brown, did I pronounce your name correctly? I'm glad that you're here. Hope you're doing well as well. Barbara Ann, happy to see you. Neil Quatrano, great to see you. Zuri, happy to see you. Christina Reed, glad you're here. Fatima, happy to see you. Karen Winkle, happy to see you. Agnes McDermott, hope you're having a good day. Glad you're here. Jean Mnuchin, a new Massachusetts resident. Glad you're here. She moved from Florida. We're going to miss her down here, but excited for her journey going forward. Robin Kiefer, nice to see you. Erica, glad you're here. Teresa, glad you're here. It's pronounced like Kaya. Okay, please forgive me, and I will remember that going forward. Thanks so much. My name's Christiana. People get it wrong all the time, right? It's not easy. Hey, Bob, nice to see you. Jennifer, happy you're here. Venetia, am I pronouncing that correctly? Hope I am, and happy to see you. Okay, so before we get going, let me just share a couple of events that are coming up. This coming Saturday, the 15th, at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we're doing a free class on my YouTube channel. If you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's called Christiana Gaudet. I know, not much imagination, but there it is. Please do subscribe and look for the playlist Live Tarot Webinars. There you will see the classes you've missed, and you can watch them in archive. And you can see the classes that are upcoming, like this one coming up Saturday, the 15th at 10:30 a.m. It's called When Water Is Not Water. It's an in-depth class on temperance and the star. So learn some more about some important major arcana cards with us on Saturday. Now, my premium class this month is important for anyone who reads for others or wants to read for others. It's called Sharing Wisdom, Reading for Others, and that will be the 26th of August. It's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You need a ticket. Tickets are $37.50. It's a 2-hour class. You can purchase your ticket right here in the events on my Facebook page or on my website, christianagaudet.com. Look for the events. Thank you so much for being here. And this today's three-card weekly reading is going to be done with the very lovely Moonchild Tarot. I like to switch it up sometimes and use some different decks. This is a lovely, lovely deck. So the first thing we do is 3 cards for the collective. What are the energies that will be available to all of us this week? And then I will go through the list and do individual cards for folks who ask for it. Now, this is for you tarotists here. This is a great lesson in reading a 3-card spread in a non-positioned, non-linear way, something that has just recently been dubbed tarot mooshing. That happened in a meetup on YouTube recently. Because I was saying I moosh the cards together, and suddenly tarot mooshing is a thing. So that's kind of fun. So you will get to see tarot mooshing in action. Let's take a look at what the energies are available to us this week. Our first card, and this is a really wonderful thing, is the Ace of Wands. And I'm happy to be able to show you the beautiful artwork in this deck. The Ace of Wands. So this is an interesting card because it's about the fire energy, the seed of the fire energy. Now, fire is an interesting thing, right? It can cook your food, it can warm your house, or it can burn your house down and kill you. And so this week, we are asked to cultivate fire in our lives in a way that is healing and healthy. Creativity, spirituality, athleticism, doing the things that keep you happy and healthy and creative. But beware of anger. Okay. What is the second card? So this is great. The second card is also an ace. So with two aces, when we moosh those together, we see what a wonderful opportunity for new beginnings. Now is a great time to start a new project, to look for a new job, to consider making a new move in your life, because the energy of seedlings, of starting something, is here. And of course, Suzanne mentions it's Leo season, so that's interesting, especially for the Ace of Wands. But Saturday was considered the Lion's Gate, which is a time to walk into something new. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So that could be a new way of taking care of yourself. It could be a new way of managing your money. It could be a new source of money. So we have new earth and new fire. With the new earth, be grounded, but do not get stuck. With the new fire, be creative, but watch out for anger. Let's see what the third card will be. So this deck has some extra cards, and the card I pulled is called Shadow Work, which really encourages us to look within this week, to dig deeply, to work toward our own healing. And you know, you can't heal if you can't acknowledge what the problems are. And so it is interesting that these new gifts available to us come with the caveat that you have to be willing to do the work. Now, I'm going to put that to the side because I'm a traditional tarotist. I think the extra cards are great, but I want, if we're going to do a 3-card reading, I want 3 of the 78. So we have the Knight of Swords. This encourages us this week to take these energies and move forward with them, to learn what we need to learn, to pursue what we need to pursue, to get off our butts and do it quickly, and to do it with integrity. So these are some great energies available to us this week. Isn't that fabulous? All right. So let me go. I'm going to try to do these in order. And I'm going to get through as many people as I can. I don't have anything until a little later on today, so I should be able to handle all requests. So thank you so much for being here and for being here for that 3-card reading. Now let's do individual readings. And again, if you hear something that makes sense to you, take it as a message for you. That's why group readings are so powerful, because I will read for the individuals, but the messages that you hear may be helpful for you, and you'll know it if they are, because you'll feel that, oh, okay, that was for me too. All right, Leisha, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So expect some difficult things to happen this week. Expect some things to go not the way you want them to go, but do not take it hard. Anticipate it, work with it, mitigate it, recover from it, and move on, because the wheel is always turning. What goes wrong today can go right tomorrow. And that's what you need to remember. Okay, Elizabeth, a card for the week for Rich. We've been following the story of Rich since we started doing this. Rich is an essential worker. He's a manager at Publix. So we really appreciate him, because without him and people like him, we would all down here in Florida be starving. But not an easy job under the best of times. And under difficult times, of course, difficult. So how will Rich's week be? The 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, Rich should be very careful about communication. He needs to be careful recognizing that what he says, what he means, And what other people hear may be 3 different things, and that could get him into trouble. So he needs to be very careful about communication, number 1. Number 2, he needs to be patient because things are gonna move. Okay, here's like a Yankee expression. Things are gonna move like molasses in January. Slow, slow, slow. So, might be a tough week. Have him prepare for those 2 things. Really good communication and patience. Okay, my good friend Martha Vink. So, Martha and I have been friends since I was 14 and she was 15. We are considerably older than that now. And it is so great to continue this friendship that started so long ago at Methodist Summer Camp. Mm-hmm. All right. What do we see for the week for Martha? Martha, 4 of Cups. So you had a tough week last week. You were one of the many people in the Northeast who did not have electricity for a while. And of course, the hurricane that was supposed to hit us kind of breezed us by and went up and socked you. And I am so sorry. I did not want my good fortune to be your misfortune. Unfortunately, that is exactly what happened. So going forward into this week, Martha, you have to be very, very careful about where you put your attention, where you put your energy. Remember that wherever we put our attention, that's where energy follows. So if you're focusing on the things that are not as you wish they were in your own life, in your own relationships, and in the world, you're going to magnify those things. And we do need to know where the problems are, and we do need to speak about them, and we do need to address them. But don't focus on them unnecessarily. Deal with them, and then move your mind to the next best thought. It's all about balance. Deal with what you have to deal with, but don't live there. Okay. All right, Barbara Ann, nice to see you. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, look at you. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which was one of our cards for the collective in the 3-card weekly reading. But now, Barbara Ann, it is also a card for you. So I think this is a new job, whether it's something you're doing on a freelance level, on an independent entrepreneurial level, or actually contracting or employment. There's a new job coming and you're going to be working toward that this week. Hey, Zuri, nice to see you here. So Zuri, if you don't know Zuri is a gem in our community. She's got a couple of websites, askzuri.com, where you can subscribe to her website and get all kinds of great stuff. You can also have a reading with her. And she has the Get Zuri shop, where you can get wonderful crystals and all kinds of stuff. She makes soaps and bath scoops, all handmade by her, Reiki charged. Oh, such good stuff, such good stuff. So, a card for Zuri. Zuri, 3 of Wands reversed. What the heck? So here I am telling everyone how awesome you are, but you have to remember how awesome you are. This week may have some challenges. Things personally or in business may not go the way you want them to. That's okay. Take the long view. It will be good. We're going to turn this card right side up to recognize your success and to help you recognize that success as well. Okay, Christina Reed, my friend, nice to see you. Finals this week. Christina is on the arduous journey of becoming a medical professional. I want to say a nurse. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. But we know, A, how needed medical professionals are, and we know what a difficult journey that is. So, finals this week. What do you need to know? The 3 of Cups reversed. Don't go to the keg party. I really didn't have to tell you that, right? This is not a week yet, is nursing. Okay. This is not a week to party. This is not a week to get together with your friends. Sadly, this is not a week to have fun at all. You can do that next week. This week, you know what you got to do. And don't let that drag you down. It's okay. You got this. It'll be fine. Just study, sleep, eat right, get through your finals. You'll be fine. Okay. Deirdre, nice to see you. The 5 of Cups reversed. So this week may not be the easiest, but the message here is make the best of it. See what is good. If you have a choice between seeing what is upsetting you and seeing what is good, see what is good. You'll get through the week. It'll be all right. Fatima, so nice to see you here. King of Cups. So this week you want to focus on channeling the highest vibration of unconditional love for yourself, for your community, for your family, for the people around you, and even for the people who piss you off. You are a firebrand of love and of wisdom. But so often you can see the hurt in the world, the anger in the world, the injustice in the world. And that's all there. But this week, bring love to it. Bring love to yourself and bring love to it. Okay, Karen Winkle, so happy to see you. 2 of Pentacles, man. You know, we've been talking about career stuff for you for quite some time now. And for this week, this could just be about multitasking and getting a bunch of projects done, which you will, and it will be fine. But I think in the longer term, this is also about you looking at how you can replace your job, replace your income, and do something that suits your spirit more. And that's not to say that you'll find the solution this week, but it is a good thing for you to be thinking about. Agnes, I'm happy to see you. Let's see what you got. 7 of Wands reversed. This week, you are warned not to get on the defensive, that there may be some things that come up that make you feel a certain kind of way, that make you feel defensive. But check that. You know, maybe don't go there, number 1. And number 2, when you need help, ask for it. You have friends. It seems like sometimes you can have this attitude of, I can do it by myself. And yes, you can. You're strong, you're fine. But ask people for help when you need it, please. Lori Hahn, happy to see you. The universe reversed. Okay, so in other decks, it would be the world, of course. Here it is the universe. What a beautiful card. It comes up reversed. And so, Lori, don't limit your horizons. This week, think about all the things that could be, all the things that could happen in a good way, all the things that you could do, all the places you could go. Do not feel limited. It feels like there have been situations in your life that have always made you feel limited. And maybe now it's time to break out of that. Okay, Jean Mnuchin, nice to see you. Robin Levine, so happy to see you. Robin Kiefer, happy to see you. Let's see how you're doing. Okay, so another one of those extra cards, we have Moonchild. And, you know, again, I don't love the extra cards. I'm going to give you a card from the 78, but I did want to share that as a card, which I think should serve to you as a reminder, Robin, to channel your inner spiritual self, to be the intuitive person that you are, and to trust that that is who you are. Beyond that, though, we've got the Knight of Cups reversed. There may be ways this week that you are not feeling the love. There may be ways this week that you are not sure how to approach different situations or different people. Remember that you are loved. Remember that you are loving and capable. And remember that love is always what it's all about. Okay, Erica, happy to see you. America, the Hierophant reversed. So again, very good looking card. I love to see this card reversed because very often, and I think in this case, this is appropriate, it tells you this week, think outside the box. Don't be too hemmed in by other people's expectations or even by your own expectations. Do things differently, do things new, do things the way that feel right. It's okay to fly in the face of tradition. Okay. Hey, Neil Quattrano, happy to see you. Okay, and you're thinking about Julia. So let's do it a little differently for you. Let's do what can you do this week to be most helpful to Julia? The Two of Cups reversed. Honestly, don't enable her. She needs to be held accountable. She's grown up. And, she's got issues, you've got issues, I've got issues, we all got issues. And you love her more than life itself, and that's a beautiful thing. However, you can't enable, you can't fix. You got to give this one to a higher power and let her find the way to fix the things she needs to fix. Okay. Hey, Teresa, happy to see you. Okay, another ace. I'm feeling sneezy. Allergies. Try not to sneeze on you. Okay, here we go. Okay, another ace. This time the Ace of Cups reversed for you, Teresa. And I think this week you are dealing with some situations where you have not been loved appropriately, where people have not treated you appropriately, maybe even people that you at one time loved very much. Do not let that get in the way of loving yourself, loving your life, and going forward with love. Okay, Tina, happy to see you. Tina, lots of reversals here. Here we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Let me show it to you right side up just so you can see the beauty of the card. Nine of Wands reversed. So this is about healing. This week, you have some healing to do, whether physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, healing a relationship. There is some sort of healing that you need to focus on. And it may be that you need to engage the help of another person to help make that happen. Okay, Alicia, so happy to see you. I'm wondering when your 3-hour interview is coming up. I'm interested in that for sure. Okay, another reversed card, the Five of Wands reversed, which for me speaks of collaboration. And so if you're going to do that interview this week, come across as extremely collaborative, one way or the other. Look at the way that you collaborate with the universe in order to create the life you want. Look at the ways that you can collaborate with other people to create what you want. Okay, Bob, so happy to see you. Queen of Cups. So much here this morning. We are talking so much about love in so many ways, and we're talking about love for you too, Bob. That whatever has been difficult, whatever is concerning, this week, focus on the people you love, focus on doing the things that you love, focus on communicating that love to others, focus on nurturing yourself in a loving way. Jean, here's a card for you. Oh, Jean, look at you. You're the second one to get this, and it's so appropriate for you. Hierophant reversed. As you look at how you're going to present yourself in the new community that you're in, do not be afraid to be avant-garde. Do not be afraid to be different from the other children. Do not be afraid to do things a little differently. Please excuse me. Allergies are so bad. I promise not COVID. So far, so good. Hope you are too. But allergies, oh my goodness. Okay. Misty Foster. 8 of Cups. Isn't that a glorious image? So, Misty, this is a good week for walking away from what no longer serves you. You can acknowledge what is painful. You can acknowledge what is difficult and then walk the heck away and get on to something better. Pokey Walt Williams, so nice to meet you. Glad you're here. You get the sun reversed. Now, and again, really nice card, right? So the sun is always a happy card, reversed or not. This can be a week to do some fun things, to do some things that you enjoy. But because it comes up reversed, we have to consider this. There are ways in which you do not allow yourself to shine or do not allow other people to see your brilliance. This week, don't hide from yourself, don't hide from others, don't hide from the world. Okay, Suzanne. Here's your Monday card, death. And let me show you, is this not the most beautiful death image you have ever seen? So when we talk about death, you know the cards well. You know this is not saying that you or someone you know is going to die this week. I mean, we're all going to die, but probably not this week. But the question is, Suzanne, this week, what can you get rid of? What can you let go of that will lend to you the energy of transformation? This is an incredibly powerful card for you, opening you up to growth, to healing, to transformation. Okay, Elaine Catherine, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. You have the Star. So this week, you really have the opportunity for healing, for abundance, and for fulfillment. Think about the things that you want in your life, and this week, really open up to embracing the possibility that those things can be yours. Okay, my good friend Robin Levine, so happy to see you here. You have Justice reversed. Let me show you the card right side up. Shows up reversed. Are there ways that you're feeling treated unfairly? Are there ways that you're concerned about others in the world and that they are not treated unfairly? This week, do what you can to be fair to yourself and to bring balance to your own life. Do what you can to help others as well. And remember that great Martin Luther King quote about the long arc of justice. That to serve justice in our lives, we have to have a very, very long view. Okay. Sammy Joe, so happy to see you. The Page of Pentacles. So Sammy Joe, this may be about learning something new. It may be about a new job. It may be about going to school in a formal way. It may be about some communication that you have to have this week that may be difficult, but if you plan it out, it will be fine. So this week, focus on learning, focus on work, and focus on communication, especially around practical matters. Okay, Renee, here we go for you. The Page of Swords. So Renee, if you are a writer or have any communication to do, this is a good week to do it. This is also a good week to open up to learning something new, or maybe even correcting a misconception, something you thought was true that really isn't. Okay, Hermit, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Here is a message for you. You also get the Sun reversed. So this week, allow yourself to be happy. Look at what is getting between you and happiness. What are the things that are upsetting you? What are the things that are keeping you from enjoying your life the way you would like to? Try to systematically get rid of those things so you can have some fun. My good friend Jan Brewington, I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. The Hermit. You know, this is a great card for wisdom, and you are a very wise person, but you're a social person. And so I can't think that the Hermit is a great card for you. I'm sorry. This week, really try to focus on wisdom, try to focus on growth, try to enjoy your time. But there may be ways in which you're really feeling lonely, in which you are missing people. people in general or specific people. And so try to be spiritual about that and find the gifts within it. Missy Lowe, happy to see you. You got justice upright. Now, I know that you're planning on getting married very soon, so congratulations. And this may be about sort of planning things out and figuring things out that way. It may be about the fact that you're making a legal commitment. There may be some other things you're dealing with that have to do with fairness, with contracts, and with the agreements we make one with another. Honor those things as important and sacred and work to find balance in your own life this week. Okay, Jackie, I'm happy to see you here. Jackie, you get the Tower reversed. So this week may be a little crazy, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. You may have some things going on that are disturbing you, but do not worry. You have the strength, the ability, everything you need to get through it. And as I said, you're going to be okay. Okay, Kaya, here we go. Okay, you're the second person to get the 7 of Wands reversed. This week, reach out to your friends. Know that you are not alone, and know that you don't have to handle every single thing all on your own. It's not all on your shoulders. My good friend T. McConnell, happy to see you. You get the 8 of Cups. You're the second person to get this. Okay, I love this image. So here's the thing for you. You have recently been walking toward a lot of things. You've got a lot of new things in your life. This asks you, what do you need to walk away from? What is not serving you? What do you not have time for? Those are the things you need to let go of this week. Hey, Kathleen Patricia, hope you're doing well. You get the 6 of Wands reversed. Again, a very beautiful image. It did come up reversed for you. And this is about finding the ways in which you are winning. You know, I think it's been a hard run for you recently. COVID, not the disease, but the economic fallout from COVID has been very, very difficult for you. And it's caused you, I think, to feel bad about you. This week, you have to recognize the ways in which you are a winner, the ways in which you are a survivor, the ways in which you are winning and will win. That's what you got to do this week. Okay, and the deck is Moonchild Tarot, companion to the Starchild Tarot. Okay. Venetia, happy to see you. Let's see what we got for you. You get the King of Pentacles. So this could be a very good week for making money, for work, for leadership, and for taking care of the things that have to be taken care of. You get to be the king of that this week. So work hard, but you will do very well. Okay, Emmy Noble, happy to see you. You get the Star in its upright position. What a wonderful week for you to heal, to find fulfillment, to find abundance, to think about what it is you want in your life and to work to manifest it. Hey, Claire Wetzler, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. You get justice. And I think there are some specific situations in your personal life where you are trying to treat others fairly, even when others are not treating you fairly. And that is not an easy thing to do, but it is what you must do. Take the high ground. Hey, Lisa Hahn Clay, nice to see you here. 9 of Swords reversed. Things are getting better. There has been a lot of difficulty, but there is much opportunity for healing. Do not live in your head too much. Okay, Sonia, I'm happy to see you. Sonia, you get the 2 of Pentacles. You're the second person to get this here today. So you may be working very hard. You may be multitasking this week. You may be feeling like you're in the hamster wheel, just running and running and running and not getting anything done. But just keep going, keep going, keep going. You will be fine and you will be productive. Okay. Jenny Lowe. Jenny Lowe, you get the Page of Cups today. Whatever is in your heart, speak it this week. Speak it with kindness, speak it with love, but do not keep it to yourself. Speak from your heart of your heart this week. Hey, Stacy. Stacy, you get the Six of Wands reversed. You're the second person to get it. Makes me think that right now you are not seeing the ways that you can win, the ways in which you are a winner. You may not even know what you need to do in order. Like, what game are you playing? What are you trying to win? This week, focus on what you're good at. Focus on the ways in which you are a good person. See the goodness within yourself. See the way that you are winning in your life. And don't let anyone take that away from you. Okay, Christine Hilliard, I'm so happy to see you. You get the Ace of Wands. So this was one of our 3 cards for the week. It's now your card as well. What a great week to start a new creative project or to resurrect a project that you'd been working on but put to the side. So really try to use your creativity this week. Okay. Okay, Robin Levine. I did do you. I see you didn't hear. I'm going to give you another card because you've done me some special favors recently. So I'm going to do you a special favor. 7 of Cups for you. Oh, I remember what your card was before. It was Justice reversed, where you may be feeling treated unfairly. You may be feeling that others are treated unfairly. You may not know what to do about it. You need to find ways to find balance in your life. And when we add to it the 7 of Cups, you need to see all that is possible. Do not give in to dark imaginings. Be careful of where your mind is taking you. Try to stay in a place of emotional and spiritual balance. Treat yourself fairly. Advocate for others and choose the things in life that serve you and serve the people you care about. Do not choose to spend time putting your thoughts in a dark space. Okay. Very good. Hey, Pamela, happy to see you. Pamela, Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this week you may be dealing with some fallout from some difficulties of the past. Handle it, get through it, and let the wheel turn again. Things are always moving forward and you move with it. Laura Goodman, so nice to see you here. The 4 of Swords reversed. Get busy. There are many things you need to do to create the changes you want to create in your life. Do not rest unless you need to. Try to do the things you need to do this week to move yourself forward. Hey, Heidi Webster, so nice to see you here. Wow, Justice has been such a predominant card, both upright and reversed today. And I think a lot of us are thinking about justice. We're thinking about social justice. We're thinking about how to treat each other fairly in these difficult times. And this card comes up for you, Heidi, but I think it's a very personal message for the week about how you find balance and flow in your own life, about how you make the plans that are going to serve you and serve others around you, and how you can treat yourself fairly. Okay. I am scrolling through here. And thank you so much for your feedback. I always really appreciate the feedback. I don't tend to read it aloud very often because in the interest of time, but I do appreciate it. I do see it and I really like it. Hey, Judy Kerr, nice to see you. Carrie Walker, nice to see you. Let's do a card for Judy Kerr. Glad you're here. Queen of Swords reversed. You may be feeling a little out of sorts right now. There may be some people that you've had not nice communication with, or someone you have to have not nice communication with. There may be some difficult people around you. Find your peace, man. Hang out in a beautiful place. Do something fun. Do something you enjoy. Don't let other people, what's the expression? Don't let people piss in your Cheerios. Seriously. Arlette, my good friend, I am so happy to see you here. The moon reversed. You know, I think there's a lot of mysteries in your life right now, things you're not sure about, what's going to happen, what you should do, all of that. Let the mystery be. Trust the process and know that everything's going to be okay. Hey, Trisha, knit faster. Happy to see you. Not too late. You get the Two of Cups reversed. You know, this week you need to look at in what way you have not been a good friend to yourself. Be a good partner to yourself. Be a good friend to yourself. Be encouraging of yourself. You should always do that. But this week especially, focus on it. Judy says, I hit it on the nail. When I said, don't let people piss in your Cheerios, right? Which card says don't let people piss in your Cheerios, right? Well, in this case, it was the Queen of Swords reversed. Hey, Roberta Rose, I have known you for so long, and I'm so happy to know you. Oh, man, you're like the third person to get the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So, I'm going to give it a different meaning for you, though. For you, you have to remember that what goes around comes around for everyone. There may be some people around you or some situations that feel really unfair and really bad, and some people who are getting away with some crap. It is not up to you to right that wrong, but know that the wrongs will be righted. What goes around comes around. Oh, thank you so much for all your kind words, everyone. Really appreciate it. My good friend, Carrie Walker, happy to see you. The Knight of Cups reversed. Carrie, do not be afraid of love. Whether it's romantic love, whether it's love for a family member, whether it is love for yourself, whether it's love from afar, being separated from someone you care about, or whether it is love for a four-legged person. Whatever it is, do not fear love. Okay, very good. The deck, the Moonchild Tarot. It is pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay. Betty, am I too? I think you're asking, am I too late? And the answer is no, you're not. Happy to see you, Betty. Okay, Betty, the Devil reversed. This week you are going to get rid of some things that have been holding you back. More power to you. Oh, here's some feedback from Alicia. Alicia got the Five of Wands reversed, and her interview is going to be with 5 people, 5 half-hour interviews back to back. Man, if you want to reach out for some pointers beforehand, we can absolutely do that if you want. But one way or the other, I think you're going to rock it. I'm so excited for you. Okay, very good. Okay, Jessica Rivera. Here is a card for you. The Four of Cups. This week, think about what you want and what you don't want and make some decisions. Don't just sit and like, do I want it? Do I not want it? Make decisions. Folks, I think I got to everybody. If I didn't, if you're just getting in and you want to request, if I accidentally missed you, now's the time. Speak now. I will be back on Thursday with the Tarot Topics newsletter recap. You can make sure you get your Tarot Topics newsletter by going to my website, christianagaudet.com, and signing up for the newsletter. You can also book an appointment with me directly on the website, or you can private message me here to schedule as well. I want to remind you to come to our free class on YouTube, Christiana Gaudet on YouTube, When Water is Not Water. Exploring Temperance and the Star, Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I want to remind you to get your ticket now for Sharing Wisdom Reading with Others, a 2-hour class on Zoom. That's happening Wednesday, the 26th at 7 p.m. You can find your ticket on my website under events or the events section here on my Facebook business page. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please like my Facebook page if you have not already. Oh, Betty, you're getting ready to watch my video on the Celtic Cross. Wonderful. Let me know what you think. That is fabulous. And again, please do subscribe to my newsletter and also to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet. Thank you all so much. I'll see you soon.